A lot of blue Mil-Spec skins in CS2 are currently exploding up on the markets. A lot of blue skins have been selling, for example, for 4 euros and have risen all the way up to like 9 to 10 euros, somewhere in that area. These dual Berettas Cartel are from the Wildfire case, and that's just the first example of many to come. I also went ahead and have purchased some Desert Eagles Oxide Blazes. All of them are in the factory new condition, and these are from the Spectrum collection, which is very unique in my opinion, and currently a lot of these blue skins are not that expensive, at least compared to some other Mil-Spec skins. As you can see, all of these are in the factory new condition, and some of these have some random stickers up on them. Obviously the conditions up on those are not the lowest floats you can get, but 0.04 and such on. Obviously this is not the most desirable skin, but I think it does have a bright future. You should be definitely taking a look at it, but there are also other Mil-Specs we should be definitely taking a look at right now. Also, I've gotten some more Mac 10s Lapis Gator. These are also in the factory new condition. From these I've gotten only 3 for now. These are from the Wildfire Collection, not one of the best collections in the game just because there's the Bowie knife inside. But the factory new skins down the line will be very expensive since the case has been discontinued for a very long time already, and the factory new skins get used up in trade-ups very much often. So these have a very bright future in my opinion. As you can see, these are definitely not special floats as well, 0.044. But definitely a clean skin in my opinion. For a blue skin, it definitely has some solid potential down the line, especially with some nice blue loadouts as well. UU Skins is a CS2 skin store where you can buy CS2 skins with instant delivery. Generally speaking, it's a great store and the prices are very fair in my opinion. A lot of good deals here. Your payments and deliveries are completely protected, which is a very good sign, and the items are delivered to you within just 10 minutes. Millions of skins listed, from very expensive gloves and skins all the way down to cheap skins, so there's a huge variety which I absolutely love about it. It will take us just a few minutes and we'll receive our skin. Just like that, we got our skin. UU Skins just released a new gift shop system. You earn points just by checking in daily. You can claim 100 points each day, or you invite your friends and get points, or sell the skins, you will also get some points. From AKs to knives to agent skins, there's everything for every single one of you, so definitely go ahead and check it out. Go ahead and click the link in the description. And also I've gotten some sort of Foobers from the Chroma Free collection. To be exact, so you know, this skin can only be in the battle scarred condition or in the well worn condition. No other conditions exist, and it's from the Chroma Free collection where the conditions matter the least in my opinion, because we can get some gem knives in some really nice factory new conditions. 24 of these, as you can see. I think the blue skins are the future of CS2, and some of these skins will be pumping by a lot in the near future. That's at least my prediction. That's why I'm going for these skins. But generally speaking, these investments are for the long run, so definitely always make your own research up on these investments, because this is very important when investing into CS2. If you get it like in Battle Scout, you can find some nice floats. I would say 0.45 in Battle Scout is still very clean in my opinion, and can definitely be used up for some nice trade-ups. But as I said, the Chroma Free collection speaks for itself. Just go for these skins, keep them for a long time, put them in a storage unit and forget about them. Also, a lot of the prices for these skins are kinda rebounding. I've bought these skins in a minimal wear condition from the terminals for 10 euros, and then I've bought again for 9 euros and 50 cents. But in the field tested condition, and these are kinda nice trade-up skins in my opinion. Generally speaking, the gloves from the Dead Hand terminal are currently very expensive and very desirable, so across the board until the next drop, the prices of these skins will be rising. Don't chase the trends, guys. These skins definitely still will be always in the game for a very long time. You will have more than enough opportunities to get your hands up on these. Currently rising. I don't know if it's the best time to buy these right now, but generally speaking, these are very demanded just because of the crazy new gloves and how much some of the gloves are going for right now. Also, I'm currently doing the Mac 10 derailment from the Train 20 and 25 collection. If you want to participate in this giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, and make sure that your Steam trade link is in your YouTube description so I can see it and send you the skin right away if you win. I wish to all of you the best of luck, and let's get right into the next investment on our list. I mean, apart from the Mil-Spec skins, the Glock 18 Ramses Reach in my opinion is a very beautiful play skin. Generally speaking, since it has been discontinued, yes, the price has risen, but definitely has rebounded back down to a certain level, and in the future it still has a lot of room to grow. just because the Anubis packages are not that desirable and there's actually not many of them out there, even though they were in the shop for a very long time. A lot of these skins have been used up in trade-ups and there's not many packages out there, so this means the supply of these will be only decreasing from this point on as well. So in my opinion, it's definitely a great skin to look at since it has been discontinued. It has the looks. Also, here's just an idea. I'm thinking outside the box, but for example, the UMP45 Wild Child from the Revolution collection could be a useful skin in the future, especially for nice trade-ups. Obviously, the condition is super important up on these, but maybe you can find some nice field tested floats for a decent price. Maybe you can go also for some factory new conditions, because generally a lot of glove cases and CS2 gloves are currently down because everyone is focusing on the new content right now. But in the future, I think OG gloves will be outperforming the newer gloves. It's just gonna take some time. Obviously, the new gloves are very desirable and it's gonna take a few months for the market to reset. But until that point, we have the opportunities to invest into these skins. This is kinda a pricey investment, I know, but the M4A1S Hyper Beast from the Chroma 2 collection is a direct trade-up skin for basically a knife. And generally speaking, this one is looking very beautiful. Yes, this is the field tested condition, unfortunately, but this is a pretty decent field tested in my opinion. Can definitely go for some overpay on third party websites. If you don't have an N4 play skin, this is definitely a nice skin to hold. It can definitely have some long-term value because it can be used up for trade-ups. Looks very good, is very desirable, and generally speaking across the board is very liquid, which is a very good sign for our investments. Skins like the P90 Ancient Earth from the Ancient collection, well, who would have guessed it? These ones are in the factory new condition, and over the course of the last couple of days, these skins have been increasing in price by a lot. As you can see up on the graphs, these have been selling just a few days ago for like what, €1.20 to €2, somewhere in that area, and currently reaching already €3. This is a very fast price increase if you ask me, and generally speaking, these skins have been worth around like 70 cents for a very long time, and all of a sudden we have this huge spike, and I think we're nowhere near done, just because a lot of people use these for trade-ups and stuff, and there's not a lot of them out there, and the Ancient collection is kinda rare. Yes, it's a gray skin, but I still think it has solid potential in the factory new condition. Also, this skin, the 5.7 Violent Daimo from the Gamma collection, this one is in the field tested condition, but I would also look at the factory new condition. Generally speaking, these skins are kinda down in price, even though most of the blue Mil-Spec skins are currently exploding in price. Maybe these are next. This is also the Gamma collection with some nice knife finishes inside, which is also very important. That's why we can definitely go for the field tested condition. As you can see up on the market, has been selling for pretty cheap, has fallen in price over the course of the last couple of weeks. Generally speaking, is completely up ever since the gold trade up update as well. A lot of these skins have risen in price by a lot. Check this skin out, it definitely has some potential and nobody's talking about these skins right now. The P250 Kitsugi from the new Dead Hand terminal has currently reached new all-time lows. This is the Battle Scout condition, and this is very hard to choose if it's even worth it to invest in it, but generally speaking, it has been sold for around like €5 to €6, somewhere in that area. On third-party websites, I'm not sure, there's not a lot of them out there right now, but people will be definitely using these up and buying them for super cheap. As you can see, already a lot of buy offers, I mean buy orders, 6-7 here, as you can see. For example, the prices will obviously follow that pattern, but the real question is it gonna rebound slightly just because of the current demand, or are the drops gonna outweigh the demand? What do you think, guys? Tell me in the comments. I also think that the Desert Eagle Naga from the Chroma collection has also a lot of potential. This is a purple skin. To be exact, this is the Battle Scout condition 0.97, but we're not talking about the conditions right now, because at the end of the day we can get some nice gem knives, some ruby knives for example, and the condition up on these skins actually doesn't matter at the end of the day. So buy the cheapest possible purple skins. I think it has some solid potential. It's currently worth around like €2 to €3. On third-party websites even cheaper probably, so definitely worth taking a shot at. And if you are interested in more CS2 investment videos, definitely go ahead and watch my other videos.